Alright, so I'm gonna leave the light off. I'm gonna be a bit dark. Eh, it gets dark in this game. So the game crashed. Not only did the game crash, but it crashed the whole entire computer. Happens from time to time with certain games. If it becomes like there are many games I play for. Like I'll leave it running as long as it's not bogging down the system anyway. I can leave a game running for days and days and days without any problems. But sometimes there's games that try to do things, or programs as well, and it just the whole computer just says fuck this and shuts down. Now, my cooling isn't set up correctly. It could have been a thermal fail. Something could have got hot and shut the whole damn thing down. It's possible. Could be in some sort of memory leak, or who knows. We're dealing with billions of ones and zeros being processed each second, so there's not a whole lot of certainty without doing a lot of work. And basically, if it does it too often, I just won't play. They fix their shit. I'll put a review on Steam and no one will see it. Whatever. But anyway, came back into the game, built more of these, built more storage. I was just pretty much in there. Went back and got the gun and the these things. I don't know how to use them. Equipment modification workbench. But we're getting close for the next horde. So far the zombies have not been an issue. They're pretty much one shot, they're dead anywhere I hit them. I think anyway, I've gotten mostly headshots. There was one I had to hit twice. So it might be a little bit too easy. Might have turned him down too much. Because I want headshot should be an instant kill. Zombie lore 101. You get them in the head, with spinal cord, they're done. Anywhere else in the body, they can just keep going. It's fine. But living creatures like bears can't really take an arrow through their skull, not without having some serious problems. Those Horde Nights are impossibly ridiculous. That's all this game is going to be a cycle of. All of them rushing me and then spending hours and dying over and over again to get my resources or get my stuff back. To slowly whittle them down to nothing. Just in time to do it all again the next night. Nah. This might be a little bit too easy. I don't know, there's a lot of them. I'll try to defend the base. I didn't put any spikes down last time. The spikes did do something for sure. There was a big pile of loot around where the spikes were. So it did take down a bunch of them. A bunch. I know it wasn't easy to tell. But still got a little bit of time yet. Pockets are mostly full. This is what didn't fit. I'm sure there's places for it that I missed. But this was pretty much it. Oh, okay, that might be a bit much. So if I put this in here, no. This in here, no. Okay, I can up my storage. I take this off, what happens? Oh. That's huh. That's really weird to look at. Anyway, backstory. We're going to call her Anna. Was undergoing some hormone therapy, which they had the formula wrong somehow. She was having estrogen blockers and testosterone boosters, which went horribly wrong as, well, she got some facial hair and male pattern baldness, but none of the other male features. She remained having the, she was in mid-hormone treatment, and something went wrong. Turned her hair and skin blue. She was a very light-skinned young woman. I don't know. I would just say black, but that might be politically incorrect. But she was a very light-skinned woman, and something went wrong. Turned her skin blue and damaged her ovaries, so they are no longer capable of producing enough estrogen. Not enough to go through menopause, but enough that her body's natural testosterone is keeping the male pattern baldness and the facial hair. And as the world has ended, and there are no more doctors for her to complain to or sue or have fixed, this is where Anna, who was mid-change to Brett, is now Anna. There we go. Backstory accomplished. She's so strong and courageous. The fuck are them zombies at? It's time to go. Let's do it. I don't think I like this game. It's okay, but I don't think I like it. No bullet holes in the deer sign, that's no good. I would also like to retract my previous statement about the dev swallowing, any kind of toxic chemicals. I may have had it set wrong, though I did go with the default settings. There is a number above day 1, hour 23. That is a percentage, 891. That's the difficulty rating. I don't know how they figure that, because it doesn't make a lot of sense to someone who would have any kind of experience in video games, but that's the difficulty multiplier. And it was at something like 7,000 or something, which I'm going to assume is higher than 800% higher. I don't know. You think 800% was pretty difficult too, but I don't know what this bird was trying to prove, but it just became my dinner. Bird meat. Raven feathers. Well, I think this gun is super overpowered. Almost there. I don't think we're going to make it before the wife gets home. Shortly after this horde, I will be ending it. It'll be the end of the stream. And probably the end of me playing this game unless, like, you know, a bunch of people are like, oh yeah, it was awesome, play some more, we really love the way you talk and stuff in your face. It's never going to happen, so I'm probably not going to play this game anymore. Probably never. Can't say never for certain. And there is a time constraint on that. I'm at the very beginning of my 40s. I figure by the time I'm 50 or 60, I'll be dead. So I definitely won't be playing anymore, regardless of how many people may wish for me to play or want to watch. If I am still playing and you're watching this because I'm some old man playing video games and you're curious because there's a bunch of videos going back 50 years or whatever. Oh, you son of a bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? What are you doing? It's like we're gonna have a chicken dinner. Why are they flying towards me? Are they dumb? I just want to fill my inventory with crap is what it is. I did put a +3 multiplier on the drops. So now I'm getting 3 carcasses. 3 of everything, actually. That may be our first contender. I hope not, because I have too much shit in my inventory again. Most of it's arrows. There she is. Hello, beautiful.
I just hit the fucking truck.
What?
I just hit the fucking truck.
How bad did you hit it?
Everything is fine. Did you go out there and see how that motherfucker parked his car? Or parked his truck?
Who?
Neighbor. Big red truck. Go see how it's parked. Scraped my car. So all I hit was the rusty bumper. It's all fine. White crunch. I thought I busted the headlight, but it's all fine.
I'll look at it.
Screen really fucking wide, and I thought I had it through.
I'll look at it in the morning when I can see. Or in an hour or so when the light comes up. Since it is morning.
Hit his fucking truck or hit mine.
What?
I said I swung wide and I thought I had enough room, but I didn't. The way he's parked, it was either hit my truck or hit his. Looks like he picked up.
Oh.
I'm so excited.
Wave has started. You want to check this out with better settings and not watching over your phone?
It still looks really dark.
Yeah, I mean, it's the middle of the night. It is definitely dark. Hold on. Let's change the audio.
This is the one I got. This is the one I'm reading now.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like really dark, really heavy, but I mean it's.
I got the audio on the TV.
I gotta do things. My feet hurt and I'm hungry.
This shouldn't take long. They should already be here. His bed didn't really have a lot of stuff on it. There were a couple of seeds and a couple of pieces of oatmeal, but it wasn't.
There was a bunch of ants.
Yes, there are
Yeah.
ants, but they weren't like.
Did you already do that then?
Go look.
I was gonna.
Take everything out, change the sheets, and sweep it all in.
It needs to be vacuumed still.
Huh?
It needs to be vacuumed if you want to vacuum it, but I would just use the broom. There's not that much. I thought I thought that I was going to discover a pile of gross, and it's really not.
No. It wasn't a pile of gross. I just.
It looks
ants
like
everywhere.
one of those candy bars.
It was probably those
Yes.
those fruit
Yes.
peanut butter things that I gave him in his bed that one
Mm,
day.
it's the seed things, the seeds and
Yeah.
oats things.
Yeah. So have you conquered it? Are you still struggling?
No, I turned the settings down.
You got a gun too.
Yeah, I found it.
That's awesome.
Hmm. It went from ridiculous to meh real quick, but
Those giant tickets that I got.
yeah,
Well, you already know I got them just because I wanted to play them.
yeah.
So I thought it would be fun, and I had fun. It was cool to play. I really didn't think I would win, but here's the part that pisses me off. So the end of the roll was like yesterday or something, and today there was a new roll of the same tickets put in,
Mm-hmm.
and Jason came in. He was fucking scratching away like he always is,
Mhm.
and I was bitching about how I'd gotten. He asked for a $10 ticket, and we had that one, and then we had like a cash words. And he said, "Well, give me that one since you're bitching about it." You got two of them. First one he scratched off, he won $100 on it.
Yep, that sounds about right.
It's like, you motherfucker, get out of my face.
It'd be really nice if I could see.
He traded his $2 winner in for one of these. And I should have bought the whole roll, because if you get a little Monopoly Man, you win $1,000 a week for life.
A whole roll.
$1,000 a week for life. You'd almost never have to work again. I gotta do dishes.
Okay.
I'm hungry. Mornings are getting really tough.
Yeah.
You've got those French toast tornadoes going, and they smell amazing. The donuts come in, they smell
Oh.
amazing.
As far as food goes, yeah.
And I'm hungry. Not giving in yet.
Well, this sucks. There's nowhere near as many. Like, this is weak sauce. Like, it's not coming in as a horde like it was before. This is boring. I could have
Yeah, after
almost handled this.
after the initial busyness of the Friday night,
Yeah.
it died down a little bit. We'll say about 10. She was in that fucking cooler until about 3.
What'd they have to do?
Kenny, I guess Kenny didn't get any of the beer stocked. He put the truck away or something. He got most of the pop stocked, but he missed a bunch of shit.
So he didn't do much.
So he left it all for Mike to do. So she went back there and helped him.
Yeah. Well, no. His back's
So I
fucked
did
up.
everything.
His back's fucked up too.
Yeah. Well, I know. I was guessing that since she was very insistent and angry about the fact that he wasn't going to stand for 10 hours straight without being able to sit down.
The problem's the owner. Fucking the problem's the owner. Micromanaging and fucking reactive management. Like, oh, I got a complaint. Someone was sitting down. Well, I mean, you don't see someone like. Show me one movie where that some rural gas station on some fucking highway doesn't have someone sitting there playing with their phone, being very uncaring about the customers.
Every middle of the night venture I went on to get food or drinks or whatever, these gas stations, and mind you, most of these gas stations only have one person working in the middle of the night. Around
Yep.
2 or 3, they have one. That means that they weren't sitting down on their phone, because they were. Overnight is not the same as daytime. Daytime is way busier.
I mean, it doesn't matter what time of the day. Are you fucking kidding me? Am I out of arrows or something? Or are you just being a bitch?
Well, if the customers are taken care of and the jobs that you're supposed to do are done before you leave, I mean, not to mention the fact that as third shift workers, we don't get to take a break. We don't get to clock out for 30 minutes, sit down and eat our food at a table. We don't get to do that. We get to run outside and smoke or vape whenever we please, but,
I mean, we could form a union.
huh?
We could form a union.
Nobody's gonna do that.
Why not? Of course they will. Guarantee people get breaks, guarantee people get holiday pay, guarantee people aren't forced to work. Yada yada yada.
Just fire us all.
Nope, not if we're unionized, they can't. Absolutely cannot.
So, the book I'm reading is supposed to be really messed up. These kids that are kept and starved in an attic or some shit, I don't know. I'm not that far into it. Maybe it gets way worse. But, basically, you have this picture-perfect family, blonde hair, blue eyes, 4 kids. You know, picture-perfect, everything's great. Daddy dies in a car crash. Mommy doesn't have any skills. Mommy was raised with money. Mommy was raised to depend on a man to provide for her.
Right?
Apparently her parents disowned her for some reason. Dad took her out of his will and everything. She's got these 4 kids now. And,
So
she writes...
she was basically a spoiled bitch.
Huh?
A spoiled bitch. Her daddy didn't want to take her shit anymore, or ask something of her, and she was.
No, listen.
Okay, go ahead.
She writes her mom and writes her mom and writes her mom. Finally gets a response. Takes her kids out there. And they have this mansion. They put these kids in this one room. Apparently her parents are grossly religious. And her dad's supposed to die in a few months. He's got heart disease. So what her plan is to keep the kids in this room, and they feed them, they go up, they give them food, they have a bathroom, they have toys, games, they're taken care of. But Grandma and Grandpa are super religious, and they keep saying this shit that the boys and girls have to sleep in separate beds. Boys can't be in the bathroom where the girls are. You don't look at yourselves. You don't touch yourselves. No lustful thoughts. All this kind of shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you find out Mom was disowned because Mom fell in love with and married her half-uncle. Half-uncle. Whatever that means.
That doesn't make any sense.
So to her parents, these are spawns of Satan, and they committed the most atrocious.
Oh,
act
so
of
she's
sending the-
she's related to her husband. That's why she got
Yes.
that's why she got
That's her
disowned.
half uncle that she married.
Gotcha. Your weirdo books.
But it hasn't been nearly as messed up so far as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was the way that it was described in the shit that I read was that these kids were like beaten and starved in an attic. You know, never saw anyone, never saw the light of day. I thought there might have been some gross things going on between the siblings because they have literally no one else.
Yep.
But none of that's happened yet.
Yet.
I'm not even halfway through the book. People kept coming in and I kept getting cold and having to get up and do things because by 3 o'clock I realized that I was pretty much on my own. And I think it might have been the coffee all over the counter. It could have been me. Because when I sent it to you, it had been brewed 30 minutes ago. And about that time was when I went over, I saw that they had made coffee. They left the grounds. So I dumped the grounds out and I put new in. I'm guessing that my nail may have pushed the button when I shoved the thing in there without realizing it. Because she didn't brew the coffee. I don't know who else would have done it. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and guess that somehow I hit the button without realizing.
You're gonna take responsibility for that act. Alright, so that horde was not anything to worry about. That was weak sauce. So I turned it down way too much. That's good. Well, when I said it's short, I meant short. That's pretty much it. Definitely a different game than it was before. Oh. Can actually travel and get shit done. Upgrade all this stuff. Going
About when did he fall asleep?
Huh?
About when did he fall asleep?
He was awake when you were off. He just went to sleep. Made him pick up his toys. Put him in the corner.
Oh, he wasn't himself.
Yeah. Put him in the
You won though.
Huh?
Looks like you won though.
Put him in the corner back there by the washer and dryer. Where he didn't have anything to fight about. Put him in there and then took the shit off his bed. Stripped down his bed to see how bad it was. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm actually gonna look for mods and stuff and see what I can do with this one. But probably not going to play it unless there's some amazing mods. Talking bouncy boobies and insane weapons and I don't know. Bigger stacks. I don't know. We'll see. But until next time, thanks for watching. Later.